You are now tuned into Coffee, Tea, and Conversations, Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. with Mary Evans and her co-host, Marsha Easley. Get ready for
Coffee, Tea, and Conversations. Yeah. Put some coffee in your cup. Coffee, Tea, and Conversations. Yeah. Put some tea in your cup. Are you ready?
for motivation,
Get ready.
for education,
Are you ready?
for life-changing inspiration,
Get ready.
for Coffee, Tea, and Conversations with Mary Evans and Marsha Easley. Bringing you topics every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. to educate, motivate, and inspire, and even make you laugh. Get ready for
Coffee, Tea, and Conversations. Yeah. Put some coffee in your cup. Coffee, Tea, and Conversations. Yeah. Put some tea in your cup. Are you ready?
for motivation,
Get ready.
for education,
Are you ready?
for life-changing inspiration,
Get ready.
for Coffee, Tea, and Conversations with Mary Evans and Marsha Easley. Are you ready?
Are you ready for Coffee, Tea, and Conversation? Welcome to the SOS Show Live with Mary Inspire Evans and my co-host.
Marsha Easley. And Mary, you make me want to put some of my name like what Marsha getting down with the boogie easily or something. Because you just, I'm like, Mary, I inspire.
Mary Inspire Evans. The SOS stands for Share Our Stories. We all
Yes.
about motivating, inspiring, and uplifting anyone that'll listen. But Marsha, we're gonna get right into this show this morning. Hurt
go.
people hurt people.
Mhm.
So, guys,
Yeah.
first we're gonna say, welcome, Sonia Smith. Tell us your name and where you're listening from. Sonia, I just know you're going to have some good comments. So I'm ready for you. Sonia went to school with her. She's a social worker in a class of 82 Rock, sweetheart. Thanks for listening. All right, Marsha. So let's talk about this. First of all, we have Loretta Christie. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Where are you listening from? We want to know where you're listening from. Thank you so much, Rolanda Hilly in the house this morning. Gloria, Joiner in the house this morning. Patty Ag, yes. Yaktown in the house. We want to talk about hurt people, Marsha. Now, some of the things I think we just say because we're so used to hearing those words, right?
Yes.
And I'll give you my opinion on hurt people, and then let's talk about this. And I would like for you guys, if you're listening this morning, join in. Let's have a dialogue and a conversation. So, Marsha, what I was thinking and what I've been reading, when we say hurt people, you know how we have cliches that we just say because we're so used to hearing them?
Yes.
Sometime, Marsha, and I want your opinion on this. Good morning, Veronica Taylor. Thanks for stopping in to the SOS show. And guys, if you agree with me, let me know. I think sometimes, Marsha, we put ourselves in a position to be hurt by people because we put them on a pedestal or we put them a label and a name on them on how we think we should be treated because of how we treat them. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Sometimes people, we have expectations of maybe a child, a son, a daughter-in-law, a mother-in-law, expectations and have labeled them on how we think they should treat us, Marsha, and they don't even know how to treat us in this vision that we have in our imagination. You understand what I'm saying? Because some people have been raised in such a way and so differently than we have. So when they do things that we consider out of the box or hurtful, it's not to them. And what we do sometimes, instead of communicating and talking with them about how they made you feel, we distance ourselves. We're mad. We're not speaking. We're not talking. And communication is everything. I'm going to tell you, I have myself, I believe, put my daughter-in-law, I use Alexis Lawrence, for instance, in situations where it's simple as I'm always a happy, bubbly people, and I call her and she's talking to me. I'm like, what's wrong with you? Nothing wrong with me. I'm talking to you. I'm asking your question. What's going on? But because I'm up jumping, skipping like it's Christmas, and I'm like, dang, Lexus was acting funny this morning. Lexus was being Lexus.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been time my little feelings was hurt, and I'll call back. She like, ain't nothing wrong with me. What's wrong with you?
Mm-hmm.
So when we say hurt people, everybody I believe in this world that has been labeled as hurtful, that's not really their intention. And I also believe that some people have been so hurt that, Marsha, they intentionally try not to hurt others because they don't want someone else to feel that way because they know what it feels like.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of cliches that we hear, we roll with it. And I'm going to say this and let you talk. I'm going to give you a perfect example.
Mm-hmm.
I always made a point to try not to hurt other women or cheat with someone's husband or man because it was done to me. And I know how it feels. I know how it hurts. I know that pain. So I was a hurt woman, and I made a point not to hurt other women in that same manner because I know what that pain feels like. And I'm going to take it a step further. And God is my witness. I had 2 sons. If they were dating, Marsha, they could not bring but one woman to my house. I did not allow that because you know why? I was a woman that was hurt and was cheated on. I'm not going to be a part of that in no kind of way, shape, or form. I'm not going to mess with your husband, your man, because it was done to me. I know what it feels like. And I was not going to raise sons that did that. And if they do it, it wasn't because I allowed it and raised it. I had friends that had sons. Oh, it don't matter. He a man, he a boy. Every day a different woman was coming. Once you tell me that's your woman, oh, sweetheart, you can forget it. One thing mama not going to do is entertain you and your side chicks. Never did it. That I said, is that your woman? Yeah, mama. I said, okay. The rest of them, and let me tell you how crazy it was. We'll go to the door and say, listen, let me tell you something. He has a woman. So you're not allowed here. And they know that I would do it. So I'm done with my soapbox. I just want to say that all hurt people don't hurt people. Some hurt people make it a point and a mission not to hurt other people because they know what it feels like. Now, comments and let's go, y'all. Mary Eyes by Evans.
Okay, Mary. Well, I'm going to kind of take it to another extreme, the other side, because when I thought about this topic and about hurt people, I thought about people who intentionally hurt people because guess what, Mary? Misery loves company. So there are some people who are so miserable. Yeah, a miserable. Read that. A person with a miserable soul can't stand a person with a happy spirit.
I believe it.
And that's why I believe that. So this is the other extreme where I think people who are hurt, they do intentionally hurt people because they don't want people to, they want people to feel the way they feel. They want you to feel it. And there are really people out there who do that. And I know you see it because everybody on this earth has been hurt at one time or another.
Absolutely.
And then you also have the extreme where, I think it's a lot of psychological stuff going on because if you've been hurt so much, you think in relationships when a man or a woman has done you wrong and you get that revenge attitude in your head. And the only thing you want to do is hurt that person the way they hurt you.
Yes.
So that's where I say, because I see what you're saying, because I do believe people who are products of, they are hurt because they're products of abuse or, sexual or alcoholic drugs. They see, through their parents or other people, and that's how they were raised. Yes. And so they are hurt because of this, and that's the environment they've been in. And they do try to make themselves better. But I also, like I said, the other side of the story is the one who are hurt and need help and don't get the help that they need. And, just want to inflict hurt on other people.
I totally agree with you. And I like how you brought that in because it's 2 sides. Like they say, there's always 2 sides to the story, and the story in the middle is that we have the group that intentionally hurt people. I just, what I was trying to say, and I'm sure you understood me, is that sometimes we hear different things and we just roll with it, and that's what all we know because all our life we've been hearing hurt people. And I just wanted to give love to the other side of the spectrum of we have that set of hurt people that is intentionally focused on not hurting someone. We have the ones that, like you say, they intentionally hurt others. We know that at one time in our life, we have all been hurt, and we will, long as we live on this earth, right? And I think it's the, once that happened to us, people would use that as an excuse to go, this is how my mother treated me. This is what my father did. It's not an excuse for the behavior. It's not an excuse for the behavior. And it can go both ways. Marsha, Sonia Smith has a comment, and it's so true. I'm sorry, generational trauma, hurt, and pain passed down. Absolutely. That is so deep.
Yes, that's what I was saying.
Passed down because we have not, we have not dealt with that. We just use it as an excuse to do what we do. Marsha Harris, thanks for coming on, Marsha Harris. Sometimes people live in chaos. When there's no chaos, they create it. And they've been living in chaos so long, Marsha.
Yeah,
that's the only way they know. They don't know anything else.
Marsha,
maybe at far we're not perfect, but typically when people come into my life, I really try to see how can I help them? How can we change the narrative, especially if they're dealing with a negative situation? Marsha, I swear to you, when I moved down, I had different young individual as well as older would come in, and I would talk to them about business, and literally they was, sometimes people have been, what's the word I could use, bamboozled so much to when they really meet somebody real and true that's trying to help them, they think it's a game, it's a trick to it. I use my girl Ray, I love her. When I started working with Ray, she had been through so much. She said, Mary, only type of people that have helped me like you have always was a tear, was always something behind it. So we've been hurt so much to when somebody coming out that's real, we looking for the negative things and looking for something bad to happen because we're so used to that. And so I'm piggybacking off Marsha. They love the chaos and the drama, so they can't even accept the real when somebody's really trying to help them.
I got a question for you, Mary. I got a question. I found this little saying right here, and I believe in it. It says, people have to pretend you're a bad person so they don't have to feel guilty about things they did to you. What do you think about that? Because I see it.
I think they out there as well. Yes, absolutely. I definitely have experienced that. And even relationship. I have. And I just think the conversation, we talking about the conversation, hoping that it enlightens someone and make you think about, are you doing things in your relationship, your friends, your businesses, because of the trauma that you have been through? Have you did this? I know I have. I even took it right into my marriage, Marsha. I had been cheated on so many damn times. I felt like truly every man cheated. And you think they don't, then you crazy. But I'm truly, I think I have a good one. One thing about it, if this one cheating, he know how to do it very well. Okay. At least I don't meet him, ain't nobody calling me on the phone, ain't nobody knocking on the door at my job. I've experienced all of that. But have a man or a husband and they truly don't cheat. You see that trauma that I was bringing in, unpacked baggages in every relationship and into my marriage. When you gonna stop looking for something? Goddamn! I say I'm not really looking. I just still have my guards up there because of my past. So we on 12 years together. I haven't had to knock y'all or call or nothing yet. So I'm winning over here. Praise God.
Yes.
Yes. Anything else, guys? Because we gonna hit it and quit it. And we have some on Sunday. I believe it's the 28th. It's gonna be our last show for the year, because we are working on some new things, and we're gonna take it to another level. 2022.
Right.
What you think about that?
I think that's awesome. I can't wait. I know it's a lot of good and exciting things coming up.
Yes. Yes. Tanya Wallace, we didn't acknowledge her from Ann Arbor. Thanks, Tanya, for watching. Marsha, other than that, we're going to sign on off on the SOS. Marsha Easley. See you next Sunday. Thank you. 10 a.m. same time.